How I turned my backyard into a bamboo jungle, and how you can too. Let me tell you a story, not about some far-off land or mystical mountain, but about a quiet backyard, a curious man, and the fastest growing grass on earth. Bamboo. Yes, bamboo. That same leafy giant pandas snack on, that sways like dancers in the breeze, and that ancient warriors once used for arrows and spears. But I didn't plant it for pandas or battle. I planted it for peace, privacy, and just a touch of magic. What I got in return? Far more than I ever expected. So listen up, my friend. If you're dreaming of your own bamboo forest that shoots up like rockets, you're about to learn everything I did, plus a few things I wish I'd known from the start. Bamboo comes in two types, clumping and running. Clumping bamboo is the well-mannered one. It grows in neat clusters and stays where you plant it. Running bamboo? That one's the wild child. It spreads underground like gossip, fast, sneaky, and far-reaching. I went with clumping bamboo. Why? Because I didn't want a midnight call from my neighbor wondering why there was bamboo in his bathtub. If speed is what you're after, look into species like Philostachys edulis, moso, Philostachys aurea, golden bamboo, or Bambusa oldami. These tall growers can shoot up as much as 3 feet in a single day. But remember, speed means nothing without the right foundation. Which brings us to, I still remember the first day I dug into the earth. My shovel clunked into dry, stubborn clay. Bamboo hates clay. It's like planting a race car in molasses. So, I broke it up and mixed in rich organic compost, aged manure, and loamy soil. Bamboo thrives in well-draining, nutrient-rich soil. It's like a 5-star hotel for roots. And the sun? Bamboo loves it. Give your plants 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight, and they'll reward you with tall, lush growth. But don't roast them. Young bamboo appreciates some shade during the hottest part of the day. Now here's the secret sauce. Before planting, I soaked the root ball in a bucket of compost tea, a mix of worm castings, water, and earthy nutrients. It smelled like a swamp, but to bamboo, it was pure gold. I dug a hole twice as wide and just as deep as the root ball. Then I whispered to the plant, "Don't laugh, it works," and nestled it into its new home. I backfilled with my special soil blend, gave it a firm but gentle press, and watered like it was the last drop on earth. Here's the golden rule. Deep watering once a week beats daily sprinkles. Bamboo craves moisture, but it hates soggy feet. So make sure your spot drains well. And don't forget mulch. Mulch is like a cozy blanket. I laid down a thick layer of straw and bark to hold moisture, regulate temperature, and feed the soil as it breaks down. Want your bamboo to grow like it's starring in a time-lapse video? Feed it, and feed it well. Bamboo is a hungry plant. Each month I gave it a mix of high nitrogen fertilizer, think NPK 20 to 5 to 5 or similar, compost and worm castings, a splash of diluted fish emulsion or seaweed extract. In spring and summer, I fed every 3 to 4 weeks. In fall, I eased off. In winter, I let it rest. Then I discovered a little gardening magic. I buried banana peels and crushed eggshells around the base. I swear on my trowel, the bamboo thanked me. The leaves got greener, the shoots came faster, and my garden practically buzzed with life. Some people let their bamboo run wild. Not me. I prune it like a bonsai artist. Every few months I clear out dead canes, skinny shoots, and any stalks tangled like spaghetti. It improves airflow, keeps pests down, and turns the grove into a living sculpture. Oh, and I talk to it. Yes, really. Things like, "Looking strong today," or "Reach for the sky, my friend." Maybe I'm crazy, or maybe, just maybe, plants listen. Let's get to what you really came for, growing bamboo fast. Here's my cheat sheet. Start with well-established 2-3-year-old plants. Use rich, compost-heavy soil with added sand for drainage. Feed with nitrogen every 3 weeks in spring and summer. Deep water once a week. More in dry spells. Mulch heavily to keep warmth and moisture locked in. Pick a sunny, wind-protected location. Install a root barrier if you're planting running bamboo. Add mycorrhizal fungi when planting to boost root growth. Don't harvest shoots the first year. Let it build strength. Sing to it, or at least give it a smile. With this approach, my bamboo grew 5 feet in 1 month during peak summer. By the end of the first year, it towered over my fence. By year 2, I had a jungle. My backyard is no longer just grass and stone. It's a haven, a whispering cathedral of green. Birds build nests in the stalks. Wind plays music through the leaves, and I sit with a cup of tea, surrounded by the living walls I raised with my own hands. Planting bamboo isn't just about speed. It's about rhythm, patience, and a little bit of love. Do it right, and you won't just grow plants, you'll grow peace. Now it's your turn. Grab that shovel, dig in, and start your own story. Because in a world racing toward concrete and glass, there's something wild, grounding, and beautiful in growing your own forest. Let the bamboo rise,